The purpose of this video is to discuss the neurodevelopment of words and the NOW programs that were created by the company. Neurodevelopment of words programs were developed by the NOW Corporation. They're utilized in transdisciplinary clinics, charter schools, private schools, public schools. They can either supplement or they can complement an existing curriculum. We have some people who use the program as a prevention method, which is primarily designed for VPK and primary age students with emergent literacy. They can also serve as an intervention for struggling students at slightly higher grades, and they can enrich for children who are not considered fully at risk or have not been labeled for a true disability. NOW programs are comprehensive. There have been a number of peer-reviewed NIH-funded research studies as well as multiple citations of the research discussing and exploring the benefits of the programs. They are both research-based and evidence-based. They have been through clinical and classroom experiences and have documentation to discuss the benefits that students have received from using all the NOW programs. The programs have been designed to be systematic in their instruction and hierarchical in their instruction, meaning they move from concrete through representational activities and into abstract concepts. They are based on a developmental model of how language and literacy are acquired. They can serve as prevention or intervention, and they are designed for students of all ages and all abilities. They can supplement a curriculum or replace current programs that are already in effect at a school, in a classroom, or at a site. They can also be used as an intervention such as MTSS-RTI intervention, and we can discuss ways in which those interventions can be tiered for explicit student interventions. To fully make use and take advantage of all the NOW programs, a school incorporating and utilizing all the NOW programs would look similar to the following 9-week progression. During the first 9 weeks, the NOW foundations for speech, language, reading, and spelling would be introduced in order to work on phonological processing, the sensory and multisensory approach to acquiring sound acquisition. During the second 9 weeks, students would continue to increase those foundational skills and begin to apply them towards reading and spelling activities, and then also begin to work on mental imagery. And the NOW mental imagery program works on how to make use of the right side of the brain and work on comprehension and organizational language skills. Students would begin to take advantage of that during the second 9 weeks, again expanding and taking this to a higher level of cognitive application, and they would begin to even work on the introduction of portions of the NOW grammar and writing program. During the third 9 weeks, again, the NOW Foundations program can begin to work on advanced and more difficult aspects of the decoding ability, while we continue to work on the mental imagery and grammar and writing programs to work on the comprehension and the expression of what has been learned throughout the program, so that by the fourth 9 weeks we are really working on fluency, getting into the reading, really working across all subject areas, understanding higher ways to take in information, and being able to express what it is that we've learned. To have a little more information on the first program, NOW Foundations for Speech, Language, Reading, and Spelling, again, this works as either prevention or enrichment to work on phonological awareness and to begin these pre-literacy skills and the application of reading and spelling. It's targeted a multisensory sound discovery approach using the neuroscience behind how language is acquired to develop the phonemic awareness. We use Socratic methods to also work on critical thinking and reasoning skills. And during phase 2 of the program, students begin to work towards an independence at self-correcting the reading errors that could be possible during reading using a systematic approach. The third phase would be how to apply these skills towards reading and spelling. Students explore words that are using the most consistent sounds of North American English, and then discussing abstract concepts and rules of phonics when words are not following those consistent patterns. And so we can begin to see sort of a progression of the types of skills students would be gaining. The final phase of the NOW Foundations program would begin to work on fluency and morphology, and again continuing advanced concepts of the explicit phonics, trying to work on alternative vowel combinations, letters that borrow different sounds, working on prefixes, roots, suffixes, as well as word derivations. The morphology and word derivation is a complex process that is explored to help, again, increase vocabulary content. We have activities that work on things like analytical spelling, accuracy, prosody, fluency to help further the development. The Now Mental Imagery program utilizes research from dual coding theory and other imagery research to help students develop skills necessary for imprinting information, or what we would know as comprehension in the classroom, and then use these movies to efficiently communicate back the ideas or the concepts they have learned using the words, either spoken or written. Again, students are presented a systematic, gradual release model of instruction and eventually begin to build these skills across curriculum in order to research and develop content areas such as science, mathematics, and social studies. Students during the NMI program also begin to help organize and become more successful at organizing their language expression, which also develops a richer vocabulary and helps avoid common misconceptions. The correlations to classroom and standards-based assessment activities helps prepare them to apply these skills in academic settings, and the successful integration of these newly developed skills has both a profound educational as well as a social-emotional impact as students become not only more successful but more independent with their skills. Now Grammar and Writing is a facet of the program that was developed to help students, again, work on their language expression, whether written or spoken. Again, helping students organize their language and helping concept map across curriculums such as science, mathematics, and social studies. In a nutshell, students are able to master the parts of speech, become more adept at analyzing an author's work and understanding an author's purpose for their writing, and helps the students themselves become more efficient with expressing their own ideas. The Now programs also offers professional development opportunities for parents and professionals, and we try to assist schools and professionals in the field of education on how to best dress their specific content standards in order to meet MTSS RTI objectives for assessment and standard-based instruction and things of that nature. Courses can be individualized or they can include the following, and we have a lot of support material to help with supplemental materials. We work with email or online consultation as well as via phone. We have on-site modeling and on-site observation, curriculum planning, staff development components. There are a number of facets that we can do to work with seminars and classes for teachers or other professionals or parents. Because our corporation staff includes educators who understand these challenges that schools and districts face, we are here to and more than happy to lead discussions. They can, again, be in person, web-based, via phone, to help include some more background information on the conceptual models and rationale for the programs, how they were integrated, how they get integrated into existing classroom structures, what were successful, how to help meet the goals and objectives prior to embarking on a true staff development. Typically, NF trainings include discussion and as presentation of materials on language acquisition, the neurobiology of the brain with regards to language, background information on dyslexia, and other foundational activities to help support reading, spelling, and speech. All the students who attend these trainings would leave with knowledge of the Neurodevelopment of Words Now Foundations program, as well as a supplemental binder of resources and a kit that includes student plans, anchor charts, manipulative materials, and all the things you would need in order to provide the actual program to a classroom or an individual. There's also information for on-site support as well as other additional materials that can be purchased. NMI training also includes didactic discussion and presentation, this time regarding concept imagery, language, the reciprocity between listening, reading, spelling, and speech, things like dual coding theory of language to help increase imprinting and comprehension, memory, reasoning skills, and language expression. Again, teachers who go through the training or individuals who go through the training receive training on the Now Mental Imagery program, as well as a supplemental resource kit of binders and materials, including data recording processes, anchor charts for both the teachers and students, and again, information on on-site support and ongoing support to help with these materials. The Now Grammar and Writing program, again, teachers would receive information on the program as well as a resource binder, student plans, student sentence analysis packets, as well as the key for the sentence analysis, scripts for the writing process that begin at the sentence level and work through paragraph and essay level, and a toolbox of anchor charts for student support. For those individuals who are interested in the Now programs but are not able to actually travel to our locations, the Now Corporation also offers online e-tutoring with highly effective tutors as a convenient way to provide the assistance and the programs to those who are unable to travel. Again, the Now Corporation just wanted to let everybody know we are here to help. Should you have any further information about our programs, about the process, the conceptual model, dyslexia, or other learning difficulties, please don't hesitate to visit our website. We have a bunch of information posted there at www.nowprograms.com, or just give us a call directly. We are totally available at area code 352-332-2629. You can also reach us at 352-275-5778.